Hi, so this video is going to be how to create a database model and create an index and show page for it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to generate my model, which is going to be for book. So Rails generate model book, and it's going to have the attributes title, which is a string, author, which is also a string, and year, which is an integer. So now that that's been created, I'm going to migrate and reset it, and just initially seed it. So Rails db migrate reset db seed. Okay. Did I generate that wrong? Oh yeah, I did generate that wrong. Oops. Okay, so we're gonna do this the right way. So we're gonna generate this. Actually, first we're going to we're just gonna destroy that model. And to do that, I'm gonna use a handy dandy command that was emailed to me. Oh my goodness. Okay. How are there so many emails? Okay. Wow, I really could have just done that. Okay, so it's going to be Rails destroy model book. Okay, so now we're going to do Rails db migrate reset db seed. Okay, and now we're actually going to do make our book model correct. So we're going to say Rails generate model book title string title string, author string, then year integer. Okay, and so now we're gonna reset and seed that again. So db migrate reset db seed. Okay, and it looks like that was successful. The fixtures were created. So now we're going to go and seed our database, which can be found here, db seeds. So I guess this is leftover from another thing I tried to seed it with. So my last attempt at this, I suppose. So we're gonna say book.create. We're gonna have author. We're gonna have year. So title, let's say Illuminatus by Robert Anton Wilson. And we're gonna copy and paste that here 5 times. So our next one, we're gonna say Phallus. Oh, the year that came out in 1969. So Phallus by Philip K. Dick came out in 1981. Let's say the book is The Killing Joke by Batman, The Killing Joke. And that is gonna be by... I really did think it was a different... Okay, yeah, so let's say written by Alan Moore. That also came out in 1988. So our next book, okay, so our next book is gonna be Scott Pilgrim versus the World by Brian Lee O'Malley. Okay. That's how we're gonna say that. So that came out in 2004. Wow, okay. And then our last book is gonna be, let's do House of Leaves. Which was written by Mark Z. Daniel. I don't know how to say that. And that came out in 2000. Okay, so we're gonna save that. That's our seeds. So we're gonna run that seed command again. Awesome. And now we're gonna test it using our Rails console. And we're gonna say pp pretty print book.all. Okay, well we're gonna exit that because it's not printing. I don't know why it's not printing. Let's go ahead and look at our routes, and play out our routes. So that's gonna be here. Oh my god. Okay, so we're gonna change that to books, I guess. And this is gonna be the index, so books index, and that's also gonna be books. Then this is gonna be for the show page, so we're doing books again. All of them are books, except for this one, which is just book. So we're gonna save that, and just to look at that, why was that album not graded? Oh? Have I been doing that in the entirely wrong folder? Okay, well I guess I definitely have been doing that in the entirely wrong folder. So, we're just gonna go back and copy and paste everything we just did from that folder. So yeah, that sounds like a good idea to me. Cancel, what? Okay, so I guess that just saved over everything. Like, I can't find my seeds anymore. Yeah, okay, I'll just... I literally just did that, though. I don't understand. I don't understand. Make it make sense. No, and it's just not there anymore, and none of this is there anymore. So, yeah, we're just gonna keep going with this. So yeah, so apparently our book model has been created, and we got our config file, got our routes, doing the cool stuff. Oh man, this sucks. Okay. Okay, where are we? We're with our seeds. Okay, so we're just gonna do that again. So book dot create, and do we have that? Okay. So author, title, and year. Yeah, we're just... This sucks. Yay! These are the books again. 2, 3, 4, 5. So... Sorry, I'm just going through this as fast as I can now. Batman, the Killing Joke. Oh, cool. I was gonna say that was 86. I don't remember. Okay, cool. Yay, we saved that. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to seed that. So we're actually going to seed it. So db migrate reset db seed. Really? Oh, okay. Yay! It worked now. So now we're going to go into Rails console. And we're going to try this again. So prettyprint book.all. Yay! Okay, our seeds are showing up. That's freaking incredible. So now we can move on to creating our index and show pages. So to do this, we're going to go into our routes file, which can be found in config. So oops. And so in here, we're gonna add get books to books index as books. Yeah, so we're going to save that, and we're going to exit this, and we're going to run Rails routes to see if we routed that correctly. So, oh, okay. We're going to run Rails routes -e so we can see it formatted nicely. Okay, yay! So it's here, it exists. And so, yeah, so the next thing is we're going to go into the book controller, and we're going to say def index I'm going to say def index at books equals book dot order, and we're just going to order it by title, and then we're going to render the index, and then we're going to end it. So we're going to save that, and the next thing we're going to do is we're going to actually create the HTML for the index page, which we can do so apps. Okay, I'm surprised it's hanging out like that, but okay. So our new file is going to be index.html.erb, and so we're going to have a header, and the header is going to be books, so h1, and then we're going to have our table, and our table is going to look kind of cool. So table hover, and yeah, and then so after that we're gonna have our headers, or like the head of the column or the database table, and we're gonna make this pretty. So we're gonna make it in dark mode. So t head dark, and then and then we're gonna add basically like all the attributes that we want to show up. So these are gonna be the values. So th, that's gonna be title, and then we're gonna close that, and then we're gonna have another column for author, and then do that, and then we're gonna have another column for year, and then we're gonna close that, and then we're also just gonna have one for functions, I guess. So, or we're just gonna call that page. Okay, and then we're gonna close that. Okay, now we're gonna create our body. So t-body, and our body is going to contain our body is going to contain links to these things, or like it's going to show like the attributes of the database table. So to do this, we're going to do that opener, and at books dot each do we're just going to call this B, and then we're going to get a tr going, we're going to get td, and this is going to be, so this is going to be the title, and it's going to link to the title, or it's gonna put it's not gonna link to the title, it's just gonna use the title from our seed. So book dot title, and then close that, and then book dot author, close that, and then book dot year, close that, and then yeah, and then so that's gonna be it. And then so we're gonna close that, and we're gonna end that, and then we're gonna close that, and we're gonna close out our table. So we're going to save that, and the next thing we're going to do is we're going to test if that actually showed up. So we're going to open up Chrome. We're going to put Chrome over here, and we're going to run Rails server and we're going to look at local 3000. Yeah, you're on Rails. Books. Uninitialized constant books controller. No route match get book. Rude. It's literally right there. What? I know this is right. Maybe that's not the right place. I'd like to look at my controllers. There's an application controller, but we don't have a book controller. Why don't we have a book controller? This is upsetting. I'm just gonna generate it again. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. I know we have a book controller. Why? Why? Yo, this is ridiculous. Oh, okay. Rails generate controller books. Wow, awesome. Okay, so now that we have a books controller, we're gonna put this stuff in here. So we're gonna save that, and we're gonna save that, and we're gonna try this again. So no route matches get book. Okay, this is at least a better error. Okay, we're getting closer. Is it books? Or is it capital book? It's whatever here. Okay, so let's try that. Undefined method title. That's a lie. B. That's what it is. Yay! Okay. Now we have this. That's awesome. Okay. So now we have our index page showing. And that's great. Okay, so now we can move on. And what we're moving on to is we're adding another route. So it's going to be get books with the book ID. It's going to be 2 books. This is going to be the show page as book. So we're going to save that, and we're going to test. We're gonna kill the server. We're going to test it again using Rails routes -8. And we see that, yay, we can confirm that our show page is an actual route. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go back to our book controller, and we're gonna add another statement. So we're gonna do def show at books. Books are gonna equal book dot find by parameters, or by its ID. So params ID, and then we are going to show the page. So render show. And then we're going to end that. We're gonna save it. And so we're gonna test this again to see if it shows up on the page. So Rails server. So we're just gonna say books 1. And yay, it says the template is missing. So that means we're on the right page. So we're going to kill that, and now we're going to create the show page in the views, in books views. So new file, show.html.erb. And now in the show page, we're going to have our header, and the header is going to be the book title. So at book dot title and then it's going to be H1. And now we're going to have a paragraph tag, and the paragraph tag is just going to have the author name and the year. So we're going to say a hyperlink tag just at book.author, and then just at book.year, and then we're going to close out that page. So then we're going to close out that paragraph, my bad. So we're going to save that. We're going to save that, and we're going to run the server again. So Rails server, and okay, no method error in books show. Really? Okay, so we're gonna use the plural version, and then we're gonna save that, and then we're gonna reset that, and it is not showing us that, so maybe it can only be in one paragraph tag. So let's try that. And we're gonna save that and try to refresh it, and no, it's not. It's not giving me that. Why isn't it giving me that? Okay, there we go. Okay, that's it. That's our show page. And so the next thing we're going to do, and I believe this is the last thing we're going to do, is we're going to add a link to the show page in our index. So to do that, we're going to go into here, and we're just going to put, right after this, TD, and then a hyperlink text tag, and we're going to link to b dot so b dot title, and then book path for B, and then we're gonna end that, and we're gonna close that TD tag, and we're going to save it, and we're going to go to our books page. Okay, and now we're seeing, we're seeing that, and we can click on it, and yay, it'll take us to our page. So awesome, that's it. We created our show and our index page, and that's the video.